One case, many questions. The story Uganda is telling itself. In Kampala, a courtroom is quietly handling one of the country's most disturbing recent cases. At the center is Christopher Okello, Onyum, a man accused of killing 4 toddlers at a daycare in Ggaba. The High Court will determine his fate. A medical report has already told the court he is of sound mind, clearing the way for trial. Inside the courtroom, everything follows a clear path: evidence, procedure, and the law. But outside, the story is far more complicated, a name that sparked a debate. When his name was announced, Okello, Onyum, it immediately echoed in northern Uganda. Among Acholi communities, Luo communities, both offline and online, a question began to circulate. Is he truly from here? Some pointed to Noa district, where authorities say he is linked. Others pushed back. Why has no one clearly identified him? How does someone with such an international background remain unknown? Reports of multiple documents, passports, foreign IDs only deepen the mystery. And so, what started as a criminal case quietly turned into something else, a conversation about identity, belonging, and truth. A man on trial in court and in public. Then came the second question, more emotional, more divisive. The court had one thing: he is of sound mind, but outside court, many Ugandans were not convinced. Across social media and conversations, some insisted no normal person would commit such an act. Others suspected the mental illness narrative could be misused. Some pointed to reports of a past mental health history, and just like that, the case split into two realities: the legal truth guided by medical reports, the public truth shaped by emotion, disbelief, and suspicion. A separate voice enters the picture at nearly the same time, but in a completely different setting. Juliet Nako of Butabika National Referral Hospital addressed Parliament of the Republic of Uganda. Our message was simple but powerful. Uganda does not have a secure forensic psychiatry ward. She was not speaking about this case. She was speaking about the system as a whole. But our words landed in the middle of an already emotional national conversation. And people began to wonder, if such systems are missing, how can we be about complex mental health conclusion? Two stories moving side by side. Today, Uganda is watching two stories unfold at once. The courtroom story, quiet, structured, evidence-based. The judge will listen, weigh facts, and decide. The public story, loud, emotional, unsettled, driven by questions of who he really is, whether he is truly mentally fit, whether the system can fully explain him, more than a case. What makes this moment powerful is not just the tragedy, it is what it reveals. This case has become a mirror, reflecting trust gaps between citizens and institutions, cultural sensitivity around identity and regional belonging, unanswered questions about mental health in criminal justice. And so, the country waits back in court. The process continues step by step, carefully, quietly, lawfully. And there, Christopher Okello Onyum remains what the law says he is for now: an accused person awaiting trial. My final reflection: sometimes a case is not just about what happened. It becomes about what people believe, what they question, and what a country must confront about itself. As Uganda watches this unfold, one thing is clear: the verdict will come from the court. But the bigger questions about identity, mental health, and trust, those may take much longer to answer.